man, I tell you this about motherfuckers in life, man. Me, myself, when I was young, man, it was only one thing on my mind, man. I was trying to get some motherfucking money, man. These young motherfuckers don't got no motivation to do nothing but rob, steal, and kill, man. And the parents out here encourage that motherfucking shit because when you see your son or your daughter come home with some extra money in their pocket and they ain't went and done no 9 to 5, and you don't ask no question and try to guide them in a better situation, then you're a piece of shit, man. A lot of motherfuckers, then you get up in court and you want to cry and whine when your child getting sentenced to the rest of their motherfucking natural born in the penitentiary. You know, and people don't understand this, but man, as a child, I was blessed so many times that I didn't even fucking realize it because I was out in these motherfucking streets and I was running loose out this motherfucker, man. But the difference is I wasn't robbing no motherfucker and I wasn't stealing no motherfucking thing. I was out here hustling, man. You know, I came up in a generation where a motherfucker got up and mowed yards all summer so they could buy their school clothes and have the top J's and shit, man. These young motherfuckers won't mow their own yard. They sure ain't gonna go out and get no motherfucking money. They looking for the easy lick, not knowing that the easy lick gonna get them put to sleep, man. You know, ain't no motherfucker. And then they don't listen to the people on social media that's trying to tell them something to prevent them from being put in a bag or being put in a situation that you're going to be sitting in the pen crying because your mama can't accept your phone calls. You run around in the park begging niggas to use their cell phone so you can try to call, track down some little girl. Eventually, them motherfuckers going to run off and go about their business, man, because people don't want to say this. But I'm going to say this, man, because I done 15 and a half straight years in prison, man. And it was never a time that I felt like anyone on the street owed me a motherfucking thing. But a lot of motherfuckers go to prison and they want to throw in their baby mamas and friends' face, I paid your light bill, I paid your rent. Yeah, you did that shit, man. But common sense is that if you couldn't provide for a motherfucker, you wasn't nothing, man. And half of the time, if you provide for them folk barely could provide for their motherfucking self, man. People, you know, I got motherfuckers that call me all the time from the penitentiary, man. And I answer the phone for some motherfuckers, because some motherfuckers call and don't want nothing in life, man. Them motherfuckers was pieces of shit out here in the free world, and now you in the penitentiary and you begging motherfuckers for motherfucking money. When I was in the penitentiary, I didn't call home for damn near 5, almost 6 straight years. Didn't talk to nail motherfucking person in the free world that actually I grew up with, man. I came up with other females online when cell phones started popping off in the penitentiary, man. You know, I came up with motherfuckers that wanted something out of me that I could get out of them. Money. And we figured out a way to get it. Not no scam, none of that, man. I was trying to get that pack in the penitentiary and get that money in the penitentiary. Because a lot of people don't understand this, but there's more money in the penitentiary than running around here on the street. And it's crazy. Because all the people in prison that getting the motherfucker that's buying shit to get high on is getting the money from the people out here in the streets. So a lot of people in the streets are getting motherfucker in the penitentiary. They ain't gonna never ever be able to pay them back high every day. Man, you got motherfuckers extorting motherfuckers in the penitentiary where they calling people mamas and daddies on the daily telling them, man, we need 200. We need 200. And this back when Western Union and shit was going on. Wasn't no motherfucking Cash App or none of that, man. I bet Cash App, that's why Cash App be flagging these folks for schemes and shit, because it be so much traffic on a motherfucking app. You on a motherfucking app selling drugs, you going to jail. That's a motherfucking footprint that leads a motherfucker straight to the person that done it. And a lot of these motherfuckers think they smart than the police. You motherfuckers think you smarter than the police, man. A motherfucker that's paid to do what you do. Follow you until they get to the motherfucker that they want to get to money, man. You know, a lot of people out in these streets, they idolize these motherfucking cheese eaters, you know what I mean? And I don't understand that because You can't say you a hood motherfucker or you a street motherfucker. I can understand if you a white collar, businessman, or if you a person that doesn't commit a crime or doesn't do anything wrong. You know what I mean? You should root for the motherfucker that's telling on people. But a motherfucker that's in the streets, that's running around, breaking in folks' cars, stealing shit, robbing and killing folks, how you gonna root for the motherfucker that's putting the motherfucker in jail, man? If you run around and do shit like that, man, you gotta be prepared to do your own motherfucking time, man. You got to. You can't sit back and fault nobody else because you got caught and they didn't. That's all it be with them motherfuckers. They be mad that they got caught and you didn't, so now they gonna tell on you, man. And see, back in the day, a motherfucker had to go through so much to get a motherfucker's paperwork. You had to damn near go get a lawyer, go downtown, file for affidavits, get them folks your name so they could get your paperwork and shit. Nowadays, you ain't got to do nothing but Google a motherfucker, man. You can pay for certain apps off the motherfucking internet. On the government, on their websites, they charge you a fee and verify who you are, and you can pull any motherfucker records offline, man. You ain't got to do nothing but say USA versus who the fuck ever, and that motherfucker gonna pop up. State of whatever versus whoever, and that motherfucker name gonna pop up, man. It's gonna pop up everything about that motherfucker. And if you run across a motherfucker that got a sealed motherfucking case in the feds, that motherfucker corroborating, man. If they sealed a motherfucker case in the federal government when they pled guilty, they corroborated. If the file is sealed while the case is going on and that motherfucker on trial, that motherfucker corroborating, man. You know what I mean?